Okay, I'm looking on ways to like incorporate goji berries. Goji berries into like different things. So I put it in my tea and it's like it's not good. They're like tart. They're super tart. And they make your tongue really orange. But they're like really good for your eyes. So yeah. Yucky. I went for a run outside. So I like pulled Adrian in the sled. So I'd like sprint. And it was hard because I was pulling the sled. So I like sprint and then I walk. And then sprint and then I walk. And then I sprint and then I walk. So I'm tired, but I'm called to do a reading. I am called to do a reading. Someone's trying to affect your crown chakra. Okay. Could be like a baby daddy and they're like wannabe girlfriend. A baby daddy and their wannabe girlfriend. So like this girl wants to be their girlfriend, but your baby daddy's a narcissist. Injustice. They're a part of this injustice. They realize that you're no longer stagnant. They're also trying to get at you in your dream state. Okay, so that's somebody's baby daddy energy. Illusion. They feel like it'd be easier in your dream state, but they don't know that like you can easily interpret things. No. Something about getting there through illicit drugs. Okay, careful, don't get stuck there. Careful, don't get stuck there. Somebody feels like they chose the wrong path by creating illusions around your name. They're like trying to manipulate it behind the scenes somehow. Flip the story, flip the narrative, throw lies in there. But everybody knows this person's a liar, so it's... Like your wisdom is shining a light on how much they fucking lie. Like when people look into like what you're saying, they're like, oh yeah, fuck yeah, he's a liar. That's a liar if I ever saw one. So they can't rest easy, or they don't want you to rest easy. This is like choosing the path to get you in like your dream state, to be able to cast illusions on your wisdom. That shit won't work, all right? You'll be able to see them and that's it. In my dream state, my baby daddy and his wannabe girlfriend were in a vehicle, okay? They could be trying to move forward, move on, not get caught up in the midst. But I mean, here you are in my dream, right? So, whatever. Clear that. Immature actions to cause conflict for your own actions of being a hoe. This is like projection at its finest. Okay? Everybody knows. Everybody knows. Wait, clear that. I do not want to read about that guy. He's consumed enough of my life in a very negative way. So let's just move on. Moving on. It just comes up again. This could be a Leo masculine for you. My baby daddy was a Leo masculine. Well, my number 2 baby daddy. The one that was very, very physically abusive for no fucking reason at all. just out of his own rage, his own internal conflict, right? His own battles inside. Okay? He'll do this to any woman he's with. Guarantee he's doing it to that wannabe. And she's just so in love, I bet. So in love. That shit ain't love, right? Love doesn't hurt. Love doesn't outcast you from your family and friends and act as if they're protecting you, when really they're just isolating you to further abuse. That's not love. Brainwash. I'm getting brainwashed. Okay, let's clear this. I don't want to talk about it. They're like, but you have to look at it. I looked at it a lot. Okay, I had to reprogram my brain from that shit. No joke, man. That shit's no joke. And then you empathize, right? That's like the narcissist and the empath dynamic. At least the narcissist and the narcissist are each battling each other, right? The narcissist and the empath is taking a lot of shit. And then it's portrayed to the community as something else by the narcissist, right? It's the ugliest shit. The best thing I ever did was get away from that guy. The best thing I ever did was get away from that fucking guy. Okay? And I almost went back one time too. Like, after not seeing him for like years, I almost like got like trickled in, right? By like, okay, if your relationship is based around sex, okay, because that's what it was. Like, if I ever thought that he was getting aggressive, if I ever thought that he was going to beat the shit out of me, I got an inkling, okay, I'd intentionally take him to the bedroom and like bang it out so that all the energy would be wasted there opposed to getting beat up, okay? And that's like the saddest part that nobody will tell you, okay? Do you think I really wanted to have sex in those moments? No, right? But I'd rather do that than get beat up, because it was bad. Like he was bad. Like, it's not like a little fucking shove or like a little punch to the face. Like, it'd be fucking hours, a full day sometimes, like days if he was using, right? So if that's all the relationship is kind of based off of in these really domestic violence situations, really bad domestic violence situations, and then your brain wants to sympathize and you've been away for a while and they like have a way of like speaking to you because they've already brainwashed you, okay? Careful, because when you see this person, you're going to want that contact. You're going to want that contact to be able to feel safe, because you'll see that person and instantly you won't feel safe. So you'll want that contact, because that's all it was. And that was a way of safety in the past. Trust me, if you go around this person and you accidentally go fuck right away, that wouldn't surprise me, because that's all that relationship was pretty much based off of, right? There was no love there. That's not love. It was neglect. It was distance. It was someone trying to lay you to rest, like your confidence, your self-esteem, the way you shine, how your friends and family and community see you, right? I bet you if you ask anybody that he talks to about me, he probably has nothing great to say about me, right? Or had nothing great to say about me when we were together, okay? And I did nothing but try to protect his character when we were together. So, I didn't even charge him. Like, all I got was an EPO, an emergency protection order, because I didn't want him to be able to just show up and pop up and be here whenever he wanted to, because he would, okay? I want to kill myself. And then I'd sympathize, right? Because I'm away now, but I don't want you to go out there and go die. Now I'd be like, 911, hey, I just want to call and get this person picked up by the ambulance. They're feeling really down, okay? They're feeling really distraught, okay? Somebody needs to watch them so that they don't commit suicide, but this ain't my fucking problem, right? If somebody's like, I'm gonna kill myself, okay, I'm picking up on somebody doing that because you don't want to be with them anymore, or because they're finally realizing that they can't control you anymore, whether it be with sex, finances, any sort of thing that they're controlling you with. Physical violence. When you walk out of this person's life, they're going to try to make you broke, probably, most likely. Or kick you out of the house. Some shit, right? But someone's in a really shitty marriage, and they just feel fucking shitty around this person. If you finally get, like, the confidence to leave them and stay gone, right? Stay gone. And they're like, I'm going to kill myself. Call the ambulance. Let them know what's happening. Okay, get them picked up in an ambulance and let them figure it out, because that's their problem. Their health is their responsibility. Their life is their responsibility. It's not yours. That's just another tactic to hold on to your energy. That is extremely selfish. That is emotional manipulation, psychological manipulation, okay? See it for what it is. They're like watching you hold back. They're like spying and seeing you hold back. And this has them feeling defeated. Or somebody feels like they need to defeat somebody who's speaking on something because that's the reason someone's holding back. No, you're the reason somebody's holding back. Because if you weren't trying to defeat them in the first place, and if you weren't spying on them in the first place out of greed, you wouldn't feel defeated by them holding back. You're getting called out and they're acting on their word. Okay, they're standing their ground, and that's the only reason why. Okay, so that's on you. This isn't on the person speaking their truth, and this isn't on the person holding back. This is on you. For being a greedy ass, snake ass fucking spy who's always trying to set people up. Who's always trying to defeat, who always has something to prove. The only thing you're proving is this. Somebody's trying to bind themselves to someone in the dream state. Somebody thinks that somebody can heal them from something. You can heal you. You can heal yourself. You just don't have the drive, the ambition. You know that healers aren't... How do I explain this? It's not like we're like super magical. We're just aligned within ourselves, right? And that's where our power comes from. We're living in our purpose. If you were living in your purpose, you would just have just as much power within your purpose. So you don't even know what your powers are. You don't even know what your strengths are because you've never actively wanted to figure out what your purpose was. You were just following money. You were just doing what everybody else did for money. Okay? And what that was by any means necessary. By any means necessary. Which is stupid. Stupid. If you were in your power, you'd be making twice as much money as these pennies you've been trying to fucking pinch. You know what I mean? Like, my power is healing. Okay? Because that's my purpose. I'm a healer. Okay? What is your purpose? You don't even know. So how are you supposed to profit off of your purpose when you're not even actively trying to find it? What if your purpose is something really brilliant too? You know? What if it's something really brilliant? Like a writer, and you go and you write a book, and it's like a fucking top seller for years and years and years on end. What about that? And you've just never found that path in life because you never trusted your intuition. You just attack people and snake people for a living. Probably sell organs and some shit, right? Probably snatch women and their children for money. When you could be rich off selling books, coffee beans or some shit, right? I'm getting like distribute things. Like you're just missing out. You're living a life of heartache opposed to what you're really supposed to be doing. When really all you really need to do is like write a paragraph a day. Write a paragraph a day. That's 365 paragraphs in a year. Okay, that's like fucking 2 books. 2 short stories. Okay, that's one full book in a year. Think about it. That's just an example. And it's not like I like touch people and I'm like, oh, you're cured, right? If that person has a narrow mind and doesn't believe that they can heal, they're gonna not heal. If they believe in healers, okay? If they have an open mind, a limitless mindset, or like at least have a little tiny bit of mustard seed faith that they can heal with my help. I'm like a booster cable. I'm like a booster cable for their body to heal itself. Okay? But if they don't maintain that energy of staying clear in the mind, of working out of a heart space, of keeping up with exercising and healthy diet, okay? If they don't do that for themselves, if they keep thinking negative, my healing, my boost ain't gonna be enough for them. And that's just the truth. Okay? I can give them as much boost as they want and they'll fucking still fail because they don't want it for themselves. They don't believe in self. So no, I can't heal you. And that goes like nobody else can either. Like you gotta heal you. And then if you go see a healer, then they'll give you that little boost or like heal that really big issue of yours. But you gotta maintain that shit or it'll come back. Or like it'll come back in a different disease, right? Like, I don't know why people think they'll just be like cured or immortal or some shit. Like, stupid. I'm like full of energy, but I'm tired at the same time. Feel defeated because they held back, but they're spying, hearing messages that you're holding back, which makes them feel even more defeated for holding back, watching from a distance, seeing your ships come in. Sounds like a user to me. Some of them want to use you. How's it go? Some of them want to get used by you. Spying. Talking shit. Talking shit about your healing abilities, but then is a fraud. And is acting like a healer. Okay. Like if someone really doesn't have an understanding, they're just copying. They're scripted. Someone's scripted. This person spends more time studying spirituality than they do meditating and just having it come to them. Because that's what we do, right? We just sit here and things get brought to our attention. And then we look into it. Somebody's like, oh, playback. Rewind 10 seconds. Okay. Taking notes and shit. Highlighting. Okay, now how am I going to tie this all together? Or somebody's like going like, somebody's going reader to reader. And then someone's just going fucking straight copying that shit. Just straight words out the mouth. Same words, same everything. They don't give a fuck. This group is being looked... Yeah. There's a group doing this. They're spreading lies and then attaching magic to the readings. To be able to, what is it called? Harness energy or manipulate manipulate the collective. Somebody's trying to manipulate the collective. Oh shit. I'm hearing ashes to ashes, dust to dust. And then something about these procedures, right? Something about these procedures, this group of people and these procedures overseas. Someone's coming in like Captain Save-A-Ho, but really like that's the last relationship they're going to be in. And it's this guy's job to do this. He's a part of this cult. And these procedures. Oh, fuck. Okay, I'm getting... Oh, shit. I don't know if I should say that. I'm not going to say that because I just heard my ear flutter and that freaked me out. Somebody wants to move into calmer waters with an empress that they set up because they balance their energy up. Okay, and they want to be able to manipulate their crown chakra, manipulate they want them to think that what they're getting is lies. Okay, that's the truth. Because this group that I'm speaking about is getting looked into. Now they want to move into calmer waters or get like Captain Save-A-Ho, okay, to mentally trap me in the mind so that I'm not balanced. Okay, that won't work. But I'm on point. Okay, these are the same people who Captain Save-A-Ho mothers and their children. Okay, they swoop in. Okay, especially if they have money. Okay, and then they'll put them under the blade somehow. This is a whole cult. This is a whole cult. Mentally trapped because you're balancing yourself out and they tried to take action against me. Okay. Oh shit. Okay, I'm gonna say it anyways. I'm gonna say it anyways. Okay. These like clinics that do procedures to get rid of babies. Okay. You know what I'm talking about. I got some other names here. I feel like maybe that's... Okay. See? See these cups poured out with the blood? Okay, I'm getting abortion with this. Sometimes I get funeral, but this time I'm getting abortion. These people, they like fucking secretly put it in food. That's the truth. They put it in the food somehow. And then that's why I heard ashes to ashes, dust to dust. They put these things, they put these people in ovens, okay? They put these people in fucking ovens and distribute it in the food. For like ritualistic, some sort of like control, right? That's what I'm seeing. They think it's like mind control. and people don't even know. Or like people that speak out about it are called like a what are they called? Conspiracy theorist. But anyways, that's what I saw, that I wasn't gonna speak, but my ear went like fluttery. I'm just gonna fucking say it anyways. Heartache, pain, sorrow, because of a transformation. And information to offer. People see eye to eye and they're protected. Not only on the physical, but spiritually protected. Offered money to get a third party to kill someone. But this person knew intuitively, so protected themselves from this union or this relationship. It was toxic. They were going to kill you. Or tried. Someone could be kicking somebody out of a house. They're like, get out. Thrown out of a house. Like, get out of my house. Get out of my house. They're like, and then they're like up at night, can't sleep. Watching, studying, stalking, but blocked. Now they're in their emotions because they got satisfaction out of taking this action. Or they're in their emotions because you're exactly on point with what they were trying to do, is throw magic and then have you feel satisfied about the thought that they're emotionally stable when they're not. They actually got satisfaction out of the thought of you getting whacked off. Ooh, I'm not going to say that. That'll embarrass people. I don't want to embarrass people that much, especially when it comes to sexuality, because I mean, you're free to do whatever you want, but I mean, if you never had it stored back somewhere, you wouldn't feel so much shame about it, right? So maybe just think about that a little bit. Okay, I'm gonna finish this disgusting tea and go inside because my throat's trying to act up. It's because like I ran and this is like control via like modern day slavery. Okay, so I'm getting people under this, people in active addiction, angry people in active addiction. Okay, getting ordered to do something from like a boss or like someone higher up than them. Okay, like their boss. Okay, just because somebody's walking away from a situation, but it's like they know how to aggravate you. They know to put a certain something in whatever you're doing, okay, in order to control you. Mind control. Okay, you're a slave to that person, and you'll do their immature actions so that they don't go down, so that they're not burdened by what they want to do, so that they're not exposed. You're the scapegoat. You're the scapegoat because you have no discipline. And you'll just do whatever they say. Bind you to toxicity. This past person could be like, oh, we go way back. Like, I'm teaching you the ropes. Teach yourself. Everybody just needs to, like, teach themselves shit, right? That's how you know what actually works, opposed to what somebody's saying to you. That money probably wasn't even theirs, right? Like the money that they have probably isn't even theirs. They're probably like fake flexing just so that they have like some sort of puppet to be the master of. Oh my God, I can't stop unseeing that. I can't unsee that now. I can't unsee that now. It's like a bunch of placentas go somewhere and they get put. Oh shit. Some get put in jars, some get like tests done to them, okay? Some are like fully like, they don't even fully like, oh shit. I gotta meditate on that. I'm never having another one of those. Hell no. That's not right. Maybe that's why people like, maybe it's not like a godly thing that there's these protesters. Maybe they're actually spiritual and they got this download about what they do these dead babies after you have a procedure. It's not right. It's like some sacrificial shit, right? Yikes. I can't even dig into that right now. I can't even dig into that right now because like I've had those kind of procedures before, right? So that just like, ugh, what the fuck? There's like missing and murdered people underground. They're underground. I'm not even going to get into that right now because I'm seeing so many things under the ground. Okay, and this is linked and tied with the helicopters. This is also linked and tied with the boats that are like spewing these like organs out via like chemical baths, right? They put these things in chemical baths. Like whatever they don't use. Whatever they don't use, they put in chemical baths and they release it into the ocean. They also like fly in the air and drop them that way where nobody will look. And then they'll put them in ovens as well. And some of them end up in the food. This is like a huge money maker, man. This is a huge money maker. Okay, and I was one of those people that were targeted. Me and my children. My ex tried to shoot me as one of these Captain Save-A-Hoes that lures these women in. I'm going to just leave it at that.